What is the perfect morning routine? It's a question I get asked because apparently I'm a productivity expert. But from my experience, the perfect morning routine has three main tenets. Number one, there's a focus. Number two, it actually starts the day before. And number three, it's effing simple to carry out. Let's talk about focus. Your morning routine should have a focus. Now that focus can differ from day to day, but more times than not, most of you watching this video on a 9 to 5, the focus won't really change. I mean, for example, if you're going on holiday tomorrow, your morning routine will look different than if it's a normal work day. But your morning routine needs to have a focus. A lot of the stuff you watch on Instagram, on TikTok seems so fancy. They light a candle, they put the perfect strobe lights, they put some incense, they wear some shades, they sit down, they journal. This is all fine, but is that your focus? Most of you watching this video are 18 to 34 guys, 99% guys. Please don't waste your time trying to create the vibe for your morning routine. Your morning routine needs to have a specific focus. For me, my morning routine is made so that I can get to the gym as quick as possible. That's the whole point of my morning routine. I want to leave the house as quickly as possible, which then goes on to my next point. It needs to start the night before, because I know I want to train in the morning before work. Because after work, I'm way too effing tired to train. It then means that the day before, I can't have any coffee or any caffeine past 3 p.m. because that will impact my sleep and not allow me to sleep on time to then wake up the next morning to go to the gym before work. It starts the night before. Again, because I want to go to the gym before work, I'm going to try and do any prep work I can the night before. It could be making my pre-workout. It could be the old school way of putting your gym clothes on the bed. When we're young, our moms would put our white shirts or our shorts on the bed so we know what we're wearing the next day. You should do that. Why wouldn't you do that? By getting in your mind, it takes 1 or 2 minutes to pick up your gym clothes, but sometimes we can be effing indecisive. I can be, and all my gym clothes look the same, which is weird. But any prep work you can do the night before, do it. Make your pre-workout, pack your gym bag, know what you're wearing, even fill out your logbook. Just do anything you can the night before to get ready. And like with any routine, you must iterate that process until it becomes very seamless and easy to carry out. Your morning routine initially might be very hard to do because it might involve you having to do 7 things the night before. And maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe it means that you should do 4 things the night before and maybe 3 in the morning. But as long as you're accomplishing that goal in the right time frame, and that's all that matters. Keep on refining that process until you find that it works perfectly well for you, which is why you can watch someone else's morning routine that is in the same field as you. The person could be a lawyer, could be a doctor, and they say in the morning they go for a run at 6 a.m. And you're like, that should be my morning routine. I should become a runner. I should download Strava and start running in the morning before work. And you do it and you get to work and you sleep off because you're way too tired. I'm not even saying that your morning routine needs to be exercise. It doesn't have to be. But let's be honest, if it's not exercise, then it's work. Hopefully your morning routine is not watching Netflix. Please, hopefully it's not that. So if it's work, what you should then do, again, you plan from the night before. The night before, you know exactly what you want to start off your day with. If, for example, you're working from home and you know exactly what you want to start off the next day with, the night before you go to bed, literally write down in your to-do list or on your phone what you want to start off the day with. It could be, today, I want to start off the day, if an equity research, for example, valuing Revolut or valuing Tesla or valuing Microsoft. So now, once you wake up, you have a clear picture, you have a clear indication of what the start of your day consists with. Because a lot of times, there's a lot of friction in doing stuff. You have to think, oh, what should I prioritize today? And by the time you know it, you wake up at 6, you actually don't start work till 8:30 because you're trying to figure out what to actually start. But if the night before, you've made it very clear, you've looked at your calendar, you've looked at your to-do list, and you know exactly what you want to start the day with, it makes your morning go a lot better. If you're enjoying the video so far, please drop a like and leave a comment. It definitely goes a long way. Something else I'll say is your morning routine cannot depend on other people. It has to be you carrying out these tasks because more times than not, in the morning, people will always disappoint you. People are going to sleep off, people are going to forget, and when you then don't accomplish what you need to do, it then makes you believe, oh, my morning routine is useless. Your morning routine, those early hours of the day, should only be dependent on you. You should be the one trying to carry out those tasks, because that way you can hold yourself accountable and actually create the good morning routine. If your morning routine requires your wife or your girlfriend to help you with breakfast, a lot of times they might sleep off and they might forget, which is totally fine. But then your morning routine is then dampened and your mood is literally set from the morning when you wake up. If your morning routine doesn't go well, a lot of times people don't recover during the day, except if they win the lottery, or except if they get some free money or whatever. So because the stakes are so high, your morning routine, you want that to be fully in your control. You want that to be fully your responsibility. I think that's the best way to do it. Yes, you can outsource some stuff to do. You can depend on your friend to pick you up to go to the gym. I get it, but if your friend is not dialed in like you, like my friend wasn't earlier, sometimes he'd come late, sometimes he'd sleep off, and then my morning's ruined and I have to Uber to get to the gym. So make sure your routine is dependent on you, and trust me, that's the best way. Hope you guys found that video useful. Like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.